is there in Jamaica.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's definitely looking forward to starting the trading with XFX. Vanessa,
Nice.
yeah.
So hi Vanessa, how are you?
I am fine.
Great to hear that. Great to hear that. Great to hear that. Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome, Esther, as well.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm just chasing the team to jump in.
All right, and then congratulations once again, Esther, on going to silver, moving on from apprentice to silver. Big things.
Thank you.
Well
It's a
done. Well done.
starting point. Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, so what questions do you have on your mind, Vanessa? You can go ahead and unmute.
I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I didn't write down the questions last night, Kamala. But I was asking about the scanner. How does the scanner work? And does it actually work with the Apple device?
Okay, so the scanner is a website. So you could pretty much use it on a phone, a tablet. It doesn't really matter because it's a URL. This is the website up here. Once you are registered, then you have access to this. It's just like a Netflix account. Let me use that as an example. So if you have a Netflix account, you could log into your Netflix account from any device. But then you need to have an active subscription for you to be able to use that account.
Okay.
So it's the same thing in principle. So once you have an active subscription, you'll have access to the data that the scanner provides.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So any other question?
How does this scanner actually assist you with whatever it is that you're doing?
It is a major help in the sense that it gives us let me click on crypto. We might see, okay, great. Crypto crypto trades 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right? So every day crypto is moving. So here is ADA USD showing what's called a 1 minute buy trade. Here is on a 1 hour time frame, DOT USD, right? This red arrow that's going down is suggesting that there's a sell opportunity. And over here, it showed TABIT, that's another cryptocurrency showing a buy opportunity. So if we were to look at ADA USD, let's go over to the application, which is this, and then we're going to look for ADA USD. Let me see. Click on symbols. Give me a second here. Go to crypto, and then ADA USD, right? So ADA USD is now in my list over here on the left. And then I'm putting it here on the chart. We're going to look on it on the left, we're going to look at it on the 5 minute. On the right, we're going to look on it on 1 minute. So we're waiting for it to update. Hopefully it updates. So what this does, what the scanner is doing for us is monitoring the chart for us and giving us the time, the real-time data on when there is the ideal opportunity to take what's called a safety trade. Maybe we might not get ADA USD. Chart is taking a long time. Let's go look at Bitcoin US dollar. Maybe there's something in Bitcoin US dollar that's active right now. So Bitcoin US dollar, okay, great. Here it is. And in fact, the scanner may have already called this out. So let's go look at crypto's top 10. Let me just go back to crypto's top 10. Here it is. And we could see earlier on a sell trade on Bitcoin. See Bitcoin US dollar right here. The system called this out earlier on. Okay, and all these others are call-outs the system did. So what the system did a few minutes ago is to tell you and I that there is a sell opportunity on Bitcoin. So normally you would have had to have sat down and monitored the chart to know when there's a setup for a sell. How do we know there's a setup for a sell? red, 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 green, red is the ideal situation. Plus the back on the left side needs to be red as well, which is just started changing red on the 5 minute. And then the 5 minute candles have come up and retest the trade line on the 5 minute. And then when we look at the chart on the 5 minute, we could see that there's kind of like a slight downward trend. So yes, there's a possibility for a sell here. So you would have been able to go in and put in an order here. But with practice, you kind of know where would be the best place, because after a while you start using the system, you learn how to kind of move this entry point kind of up and down based on where these candles are. But right now it looks like there's going to be a 1 minute sell coming off what's called a 5 minute trade line. That's what it looks like, right? And you could come in here and quickly get out a few pips out of that trade. So plus, there's other things like this blue line, like, maybe making its way to the 1 minute blue line, as well as coming back down for the sell. So either one of these two trades are probably going to play out. But most likely what we're going to see here is the sell coming back down. Just expand the screen, kind of a bit. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a sell. You could see that, right? It came up here, peaked up here, and then it started selling down, came back up, selling down, came back up. So it's kind of selling down a bit. So the information is giving us, the scanner save me time to not be on here be on the chart in this way, right? To be on the chart in this way, to look at each item to see if the setup has happened, because we need the setup. Red, 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 green, red. For the buy, let me show you a buy. Here's a buy opportunity, right? Do you see this, Vanessa? Green, 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 red, green. Do you see that? Right here at the end of the chart.
Yes.
Right, great. Do you see this other one here as well? Let me move the chart to the end. Do you see this other one? Green, 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 red, green.
Say that again.
Green, 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 red, green. Do you see that setup?
Yes.
All right, so when that happens, that would have been an opportunity to take what's called a buy. So we would want the candles to come down below this red line and turn back and come back up. And if it does that and goes through these two lines, you'd have made the money between this line and this line. Are you clear on that?
Okay.
All right, so we go forward in time. And did it come down below the red line and turn back and go up? Yes?
Yes.
Great. So that's a winning trade on what's called a buy. Green, 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 red, green. And then let's go down again. You see, went up and it came back down below the line here again when this turned to green, 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 red, green. And you could have gone ahead again and put in another order up here, right? And then if it went through these two lines again, you'd have made money. Did it go up through the two lines again?
Yes.
Right. So you have two options. You could sit down on the chart for an hour and a half and wait for these things to set up. Green, 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 red, green. You'd have to wait for that to happen. Now what the system does, it tells us when the setup has happened. All right, so I'm coming to the end of the chart. So here it's telling you and I that this is now happened by sending us a message or showing it us on here. The scanner shows you, okay, in this case, we're looking at cryptos, right? See a whole, not a bunch of cryptos, XMR USD, XMR BTC, EOS USD, IOTA USD, all other trades that the system is now saying. You can go and check on those charts to see if you want to take those trades. Do you see this red and yellow blue star? These 4 stars? So those are new 1 minute trades that the system is telling us are potential opportunities for buys or sells. And all we'll have to do is come to the chart, look on it, assess it properly based on our training, and then you decide if you're going to take the trade or not. So the value of the scanner is intense. When you get to the intermediate level, there's the 3-in-1. I'm going to touch on it. The blue line, H&H, hanger, and I can't remember. Horseshoe and hammerades. Horseshoe and hammerades, right? That's the name of it. But this is another tool. I won't get into the details of this tool, but I love it. This one gives you what I call guaranteed pips. You know, the trades on this particular tool are not, these trades are just phenomenal, right? They are phenomenal once you learn how to use this tool. Sometimes you get 1 or 2 trades, you know, per day using this particular tool. I love this particular tool. It gives you trades that you know are going to go in the direction that you want to go to, and kind of know where to jump out of the trade, where to get into it, and where to jump out of it. This tool is beautiful. It's called the 2 of 3 horseshoe and hammer nades, or hanger nades. I think it's hanger nades. Yeah, horseshoe and hanger nades. That's the term for it. But won't get into the details of that. But that's also a part of the scanner. So you know, be able to use this in different ways. And one of the other things I love about it as well, let's say you're looking at indices. You could be looking at the top 10 in the last minute, the top 10 in the last 5 on the 5-minute time frame, the top 10 on the 15-minute time frame, the top 10 on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour. Man, this tool is amazing. So let's look at a 1 hour trade, for example, on we're looking at BTC, right? Let's look at a 1 hour trade on BTC and see what we could see on there. Updating. Why is it taking? No. Let's go back to here. Let me try climbing up this way. 5-minute trade, and then 15-minute trade, waiting for update. All right, so the system, for one reason or another, is just taking a long time. But let's come over here and look at the 1 hour trades on NAS. Have you ever traded before, Vanessa?
No, I've never. No, I've never.
All right, that's fine. Okay, cool. So here's the simplicity of this. The simplicity of this, right? In simple terms. Let's just go. We're looking at something called NAS 100. In other words, the top 100 technology stocks in the United States of America. Would you like to be able to use a small amount of money, like $200-300, and buy some of this and potentially make money? Is that something that interests you? Yes?
Yes, why not?
Why not? All right, great. So here's how the system works. It gives us information to tell us that there's an opportunity to put in a buy order. So in simple terms, right, let's just say you are using the system, green, 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 red, green. So right here where these candles are below this line, you would have been putting in a buy order. So we would put in the order a little bit above where these candles are kind of below here. We put it above here. Now, with time, you'll be able to practice opening 2 trades, closing one down with anywhere from 2 to 20 points or pips points. But this one kept going up. Could you see after this entry point, this green line here would have been where you purchased it. So if you read over here, you see this green number, right? That's 15,000, I think 200 and something, right? I think it's 15,233, right?
Yeah.
Over here. Okay, so basically you'd have paid that for it, right? In terms of if you had a $200 account, they would give you a fraction of this. Okay, you wouldn't be buying a total one, you'd be buying $200 worth of it. Okay, all right. So it went up in value from the time you would have been told by the system to take a buy position. And then let's see how much it went up to. It went up all the way up here, but let's just say you came out maybe right here. You came out right here when it started to come below the green line. Okay, so let's say you closed it here, and the points between the time you purchased it and now, that's a total of, wow, let me make sure I'm reading that right. That's 540, let's say 545 points, right? Let's say 560 for easy calculation. So the distance between here and up here where you would have come out of the trade, you get some training on that stuff, so you may not understand all of that right now. But in simple terms, you pay for a system, which is called a safety trade system, and it gives you the data, right? Green, 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 red, green. It gave it right here. You're told by the training to put in a buy order. And then after doing that, you put in a buy order and you won the points from here to here, which is 545. So 545 points. So let's say you were trading $1 per point. $1 per point. How much would you make? 500. You won 545 points on this transaction. How much would you make?
545.
All right. What if you traded $10 per point?
So that's his 545 times 10.
Correct. How much would you have made from this transaction?
That would be 5,000.
Exactly. So it may take you, a month or 2 months to learn how to use this system because it's designed for beginners, right? It's very simple. It's color coded. There's some additional things that you're going to learn to look for, called a logo and so forth. But in simple terms, this setup that I just shared with you is a powerhouse setup. And then I just showed you a buy. But the same setup occurs on what's called a sell position. One of the things about trading is that we make money on what's called a change in price. So we could see here, do you see the reverse happening here? Red, 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 green, red. Do you see that?
Yes.
But you notice that the candles went down this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a predictive technology that tells us ahead of time what direction the market is going to go in. And it's been 99% correct going for 3 years currently. Publicly, it's been available for the last year. And in the last year, you have one gentleman who has used it to earn $1.4 million in 7 months. He started off trading with a $200,000 account. There's another gentleman that started with a $2,500 trading account December 1st last year, and he has earned over $700,000 in the last year using the system. So the system is what is the star, right? You don't have to be, a great trader. You will just have to be willing to follow the system and the rules as to how to use the system. And not oversimplifying it, because this is what it is. Many people right now are making money from trading using the system who had never made any money trading before. So the system is definitely a star. All right, there's no question about that. All right. For those who know more about trading, there are different time frames. All right. Right now I'm on a 15-minute chart. And look at this trade here. Look at this beautiful trade here. Each of these candles, Vanessa, each of these candles takes 15 minutes to form. These red things and gray things are called candlesticks, okay? The thick part is the body and the thin part is called the wick. That's just the name given to them. But what happens is that wherever these candles are, you notice a white number to the right, right? So where these crosshairs, the vertical and horizontal line cross, that's and the number to the right, that's the price. So the price began up here at 15,002, whatever that was, 319. And you could see it made its way all the way down to here. Okay? This took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 15. So this whole move took 150 minutes, which is about 2.5 hours, right? From here to here. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So this is red, 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 green, red. Now, based on that, what type of trade are they telling us to take? Let's say we were right here. We got the message from the scanner that says there's a 15-minute trade on NAS 100. Red, 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 green, red. You came here and you waited a bit and you put in an order, right? You put in an order just below these candles here, right? You put in an order for a sell, right? That would be a sell position. So your expectation is that the market is going to go down. Are you following me so far, Vanessa?
I believe so.
Great. And did it go down afterwards? Do you notice that the
Yes,
candles went down? Right. So you'd have made the difference between here and down here. You'd maybe jump out somewhere in the spring. You learn how to come out. But, it came back up or it came back down. So even you could have even been exiting down here. But let's say we got it right here. That's 194. So let me just round it off. 210, but let's say 200 points. 200 points. So you made 200 points between here and here in 2.5 hours on this particular day. Which day is this? It doesn't matter. This blue section is 8 a.m. to, sorry, this blue section here is 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. This blue section, right? So from the left side of the blue to the right side of the blue is 8 p.m. Eastern to 1 p.m. Eastern. So this would have happened around, let's say 9 o'clock in the morning, somewhere there, or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that they started and ended somewhere around 11, 12 o'clock in the day. this move. So 200 points times $10 per point. How much would you have made if you took this transaction?
2,000.
Right. Now, is it worth it to have a system that can give you this data, right? And you'd have been able to do a transaction like that to make some money. Would it be worth it?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's kind of like a no-brainer, right? It's not fancy. It's just simple that we have a system. Without the system, I couldn't do this, right? That's just the reality. Without the system, I definitely would not be able to do this. Here, green, 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 red, green. Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. So green, 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 red, green. This would be a buy opportunity. So if we put in our entry here, you could see that it went up. Okay, you could see that it went up, and it went up significantly. Here's another example of it. Green, green, red, green. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Every time we see this setup, right, the system is predicting that the market is going to go in this direction. And it's a really wonderful breakthrough technology designed by Mr. Kevin Gregor. And here are some other examples of it. And I could just keep going back in time, right? Let's just go back to, let me drop down to this 1 minute chart. Why is my, show my moving average? I deleted something out here by mistake. Here we go.
So these up arrows, like I see, yes, these arrows in the circle. Is the system actually sending you or telling you something at that point?
Yeah, so when you go through your training, you'll be shown four main things to look for. Four main things to look for. One, let's say we're going to be looking for what's called a logo, which is on the back of this bull. And let me just go to it to show you what the logo looks like. You're going to be trained on how to look for this particular design called the logo of the safety trade system. It's on the back of this bull. Let me just enlarge it. Right. All right, good. All right, so here it is. One more time. Okay, so on the back of this bull, do you see this red line going this way down, this way, then come down like that? Do you see that direction? And then the blue. All right, so the blue is for buy and the red is for sell. So you're going to be trained on looking for that design on this chart, right? So whether you're looking at it on it for the 1 hour, you could see it was going this way, right? From here to here, it was going like sideways. Could you see that? Then it went down, and then it went down and then it came back up. So if we look at the logo, if we go back to the logo, see for the buy, it was going this way, then it went up, then it came back down, and then it went a little sideways and it went up. You could see that, right?
Yeah.
And if we come back to here, you could see right here, you could see where it came down, went a little sideways, and it went back up. So we're trading that logo. In addition to the logo, we're looking for these red and green arrows. So we're looking to one, in this case here, we could start down here. The price was below the green line. That's the first thing we look at. The second thing is the green arrow came on the screen, telling that it's going to possibly create a safety trade, a buy safety trade, green arrow. That's what the green arrow means. Third, we're going to wait for everything to turn green after the green arrow. Because when the green arrow was on the screen, right? When the green arrow came up, we had a situation where everything was not fully green, and then it turned fully green. That's the third thing. Fourth, we're waiting for a pullback. But here, we got the pullback most likely. This is, what time frame is this? 1 hour. So if we drop to another time frame, we could see that there's the red happened here. Because the fourth thing we're waiting on is for the green to turn red. Green, 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 red. Do you see the red here? And when that happens, that's when you put in the order. So 4 things. 1, the price was below the line. 2, the green arrow popped up. 3, everything turned green. 4, the fourth level from the bottom, green, 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 red, green, change color. Once that change color, that's when you put in an order. But you're going to essentially get training on it, and you're to practice before you put real money into the market. So you have some time to get used to this and not simply just jump in with your money and start trying to make money at the same time. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. So this is the simplicity of the system. It's a very simple, user-friendly system and very powerful. That's showing you this asset. But it doesn't matter. The asset could be gold, silver, oil, currency pairs, stocks like Amazon, Facebook, Citibank, Bank of America. What this is doing is giving the everyday person the very same opportunity that the hedge funds and major investment banks of this world have. Those investment banks of the world, they trade the financial markets and they make a ton of money. It's well known. Today, you and I have an opportunity to do the very same thing. And what makes it practical for us and achievable, like, several people are making a lot of money. We have people who are homeless. Billy and another gentleman, can't remember the other gentleman's name, both were homeless, literally on the streets, living out of their cars, and they bought the safety trade system, learned how to use it. And Billy in the UK is no longer dealing with that. He has now been able to take care of his 5 children and even got a nice place to live because he made money. And in fact, he bought the safety trade system and he loaded it on the computer library, the public library. A friend of his worked at the library and allowed him to come in after hours and use the library, one of the library computers, and he traded on it using the safety trade system and took himself out of homelessness. Beautiful story. And then you have the other side of the stories, like a Jeff Cochran, who took a $200,000 trading account and made $1.4 million in 7 months. And his biggest single trade was $230,000 trading US 30. So the system is amazing. It's simple, easy to use. If we don't complicate it, can we make mistakes? Yes, we can. Yesterday evening, you could do some dumb things, right? And one of the things I did was I saw this trade. I don't remember where was that? SPX, yeah, right. And I was somewhere here yesterday, and I said, yes, this is going to the blue line, right? I think I was here, right? And I knew that this thing needed to go to the blue line, and I jumped into the trade here, and it reversed on me, and I said, you know what, forget about it, right? And then you see, it went all the way up, but eventually came back to the blue line, right? But I jumped into the trade and forgot about it. But my point is you could still make mistakes, right? So even, I should not have done that here. I should have jumped into the trade up here and made a profit down here. But I was overconfident that it was going to go down, but I was early. And it went up first and came back down. So I ended up losing some money from here to here. So I could make mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? So you could still make some mistakes and lose some trades. But if you follow the system, follow the guidelines, you would lose 1 or 2 out of 100 trades, or 3 or 4 out of 100 trades, right? If you follow the system, okay? And therefore, if you're winning 95, 96% of the transactions, you're going to make money if you have proper money management. So it's a very awesome system, and I believe everybody should get one. The safety trade system, I think, is a boss system for real. No hype, right? It's just wonderful that we have something as amazing as this. Any other questions from you? Sorry. And thank you for being my co-pack. I just threw you in there for everybody else's benefit, right? You're just on here being so gracious, being so kind, answering all these questions, and everybody else is benefiting from you, taking a look at this. So any other questions, Vanessa?
No, it's $5.99 and the monthly is what?
All right, so here's what we recommend. You don't have to do it this way, but we recommend that you join us as an affiliate. An affiliate pays $168 to be a member. And then you pay $99 a month, and that gives you access to classes, gives you access to our video library, and also gives you the opportunity to earn bonuses if you choose to introduce friends and family. We think it's responsible to introduce people to the community because the system is a game changer. It gets us back our time. It gives us the flexibility to earn money without the older ways of hard work for money. We can earn a lot more money faster using this technology. So we think it's something that we should tell our friends and family about. We will compensate you, Xtreamfx Global Academy, $500 a month, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, depending on the size of your group. Each affiliate that you enroll, you get $25 US for every person who pays the $168 package. and you get $50 to every person who pays for the $249 package. We now have the travel and trade package. The travel and trade package is for $299. What's the travel and trade package? We now have where you can book hotels and get up to 80% off the retail price on our website. And that's another feature that's been added to our platform. So look out, that is here. So for $299, you could get the Forex Academy and the travel component if you wanted, all right? And let's keep going down. Then the compensation plan, you get paid according to the number of members that you introduce. All right, let's go up to the education now. So the education, if you wanted to not be an affiliate, I don't know why you would do that, but if you decided you did not want to be an affiliate, don't want to tell anybody, you want to keep your mouth shut, then pay $89 a month if you have a student ID, or $99 a month if you want to be a student only. Forget about the extra $69 to be an affiliate, and then pay $159 a month if you want to add Nadex. But that's Nadex is a little bit intermediate level stuff that you need to learn more about. All right, so you could start with one of the educational packages and then add the Save the Trade. The Save the Trade is $5.99 for a year's license. So the beautiful thing about it is that it's cheap. It's just $50 a month. And you have it for a full year to use, right, without having to pay again. So after a year, you pay another $5.99 to renew it. Then you pay $75 a month for the signals, plus the $99 a month for being an Xtream member, or $149 or whatever package you are on. So $75 a month, what does that cover? The scanner, right? This. So it gives you access to the horseshoe and hanger nades. It gives you access to being able to see the cryptos happening, right? Here's TRX USD. You heard that beautiful sound, the Save the Trade alert, Save the Trade alert. So,
the way we normally put things. You see my my black AirPod.
Yeah, Owen, all right.
Okay.
And James. All right. So so TRX USD 1 minute buy stop. All right. So the system, $75 a month to have your personal advisor that gives you data on when the setups have happened. So in that way, you don't have to sit down and look at the charts to figure them out. But you can, of course, use the charts and figure them out as well. You know, see, here's a nice one that happened at the end of the day, right? Red, 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 green, red. That I should have sat down and waited on rather than jumping here. Look at this nice win. All right. Sometimes I can get a little ahead of myself. All right. But this is this is Friday evening, Friday afternoon. This is a winning trade. All right. Now, this is a lot of pips, a lot of move. Ooh, leap of move. Quiet. All right. All right. So this is I'm just so grateful for the system, right? Because it gives us data that we can rely on. It truly gives us information that we can make money from. And you can make some good money. 15-minute trade at the end of the day, right? Look at this candle here. There's some people, do you see this, Vanessa? Look at this big, and then others who are on here, do you see this big jump? Do you see that?
Yes.
Right. So this was called out by our system on, I think this was on Wednesday, Tuesday, right? This is called out by the system, and a lot of people made money off of this in our community. A lot of people, because the system tells you before this happened, and a lot of members are able to do this. Let's just drop the time frame down to see what time frame. See right here, you could see it. Green, green, green. Let me move this over to here, right? Do you see that? Green, 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 red, green. Do you see that, Vanessa?
Yes.
Right. And then you have the system to tell you put in a buy order. And each of these candles is 15 minutes. So this is 1, 2, 3. That's 45 minutes ahead of time that we knew that the market was going to take a buy. The only thing we didn't know is how much it was going to go up. Did some people make a lot of money? Man, I'm telling you, this candle, this one candle here, let me just drop. I'm going to put a red line right here. I'm going to put a red line. Sorry. I'm going to put a line right here. Just before this, right? Where are you? Okay, good. All right, right here. So let's put a line right here, right just before it happened, right? I'm going to drop this down to the 1 minute chart. And I'm going to show you how powerful this system is, man. This is just so powerful of a system that we have here. Get off of my screen, please. Thank you. All right, let's find that line. Okay, so this is a 1 minute chart. This candle, this first candle here, is 1 minute. So it took a few seconds to go from here to here. I was on there when it happened, right? So in a few seconds, that's 30, 20, how much is that? 35 points. And if we get it up to here, in 2 minutes, that's 45 points. In 2 minutes, Vanessa. If you were trading $10 per point using the system, how much would you make from these 45 points in 2 minutes?
200.
No, 45 points times $10 per point. 45.
Oh, 45. 450.
In 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right? That is amazing. And it went on. If you kept the trade open, I mean, obviously this is maybe a couple of hours, but it went up even more, all right, before it turned back around. So the system is amazing. And, you know, I believe everybody should have one. All right. So how do you get it again? All right. You become an affiliate or a student and then buy the safe trade alongside. We recommend that you do that, especially as a beginner. You need both the basics of the academy, the video library, learning about pitch, money management, being able to attend classes with our master traders, being in the community with other traders that are doing well, and also be able to use the system as well. All right. All right. Anyone else wants to ask a question? You're done with your questions, right? Right, Vanessa? And you have a beautiful partner in Kamala Duncan, amazing partner over there in Canada, a wonderful business partner of ours, and very helpful. She's a trader. She was trading and making money before the safety trade system. And you're going to have her to help you as well because she's amazing. I'm telling you straight, right? Not just because she's your friend. Okay. So you're in good hands. All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else with a question out there? You know, something wasn't clear. You wanted me to touch on something else. And just know that, guys, you know, just going back to this, you know, for those who think big, right? There's some of us on here who think big. Here are daily trades. Here are daily trades. Okay? Daily trades. This daily trade each of these candles is a full day. Or a full day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 1 week. From here to here is 1 week. Now, these little tiny candles may not seem like a lot of money, but let me just tell you how many points are involved in this transaction that was called up by the system. Green, 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 red, green. Right here, there are people who jumped into this daily buy and sat in it until it came back below the trade line up here, which is 900. Let me just make sure I'm counting this right. 966 points. 966 points from here to here. 966 points. All right, if we rounded it off to 1,000 points, all right, because up here is more than 1,000 points, right? Make sure I'm just reading this one. Which but I'm on US 30. Let's go to US 30 now. That's why let's go to US 30. That's where the money is. US 30 and that, right? This is the daily trade. This is a daily trade. Let me go back to the daily chart, right?
Dr. Harry.
Yes.
A question for you. I'm very. Let them know who you are. This is Miggy, and I've just been joining the last few sessions. Can you review for me how to actually start a trade and end a trade, if that's the right term?
Yeah, sure. That's not a challenge. We could do that. All right. Okay, so just to reemphasize this daily trade here, this one is almost 1,000 points, right? Fat lie. Wee. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. 8,793 from here to here. Okay? This daily trade started. Do you see this one, Vanessa? See, Vanessa was my co-pilot. You see this one here? Green, 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 red, green?
Yes.
All right. So this happened on, let's check the date. This started on 2000. What year is that? It's not so clear to me, but let's forget about the year for a minute. For those who want to hold a trade for months at a time, like 6, 7 months, because each of these candles is a day. So 30 of these candles is a month, right? So this is like from here, Vanessa, to up here is about 6, maybe 5 months, right? 4 or 5 months. And this produced 8,272 points. So let's say 8,200 points. Now, if you traded $10 per point, 8,200 points, how much money would you have accumulated? $10 per point, 8,200 points. How much money would you have accumulated, Vanessa?
That would be 80,000 some plus.
Yes, you're very good with math, man. $82,000, right? And for those bigger traders who are trading $100 per point, that's $820,000, right? So I've met traders. I have 3 traders that are friends of mine that have earned over $1 million in a day using trading. Okay, so those things were happening before the safety trade system. So for those of us who now have the safety trade system, it's putting us in a position where we can get great results without having to go through the learning curve of what the individual would normally have to do. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the question of who was it that asked me that question a while ago?
Miggy.
Claudine. Okay, Claudine. All right, so you want to put in a trade and open and close a trade?
New safety trade alert. New safety trade
Is that what you're
alert.
saying? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, that's the question I asked. Thanks.
All right. So the function of putting it in on your laptop on TradingView is not something that I do. I use my phone, right, to open the trade. So how I do it is that, let's say right here is where the setup is. Let's say the setup is right here, right? What I do is that I use this and I put a horizontal line. Let's say I'm putting in the trade here. Let's say I'm going for the entry point right here, where the candles have come up, they're up, and I'm waiting for it to reverse and come back down. Okay?
Yes.
So I would be monitoring this live. So when it's all the way up here, I'll probably come a little bit down here for when it reverses to come and put me in. And then what I'll do is that I'll take this number here, okay? And because I'm putting in what's called a sell stop, then I'd go to the app on my MT4 on my phone and then just simply look for the asset. In this case, it would be US 30. And just look for the asset and put the entry price here. Now, once I'm monitoring it on my laptop, so once it comes down below, can you see this wick right here, this little red wick?
Yes.
All right. So once it came down below, I have the opportunity to close the trade at that point because it's already in profit right here.
Oh, okay. So
I'd have closed it on this wick. When it came down here, once I'm in profit, I'm going to take this profit. And this is about 6.9, almost 7 points or pips. So you could have easily have gotten 2 or 3 or 4 pips or points out of this trade, right?
Okay.
Now, because it's still, the nature of these trades is that they come down and go back up and come down. That's generally how it works. It doesn't just go straight down sometimes. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it goes up and down, up and down. So once I've taken the first one, I would also look to see if I could get a second entry, okay? And which it gave you on this candle, right? It came back a little bit into negative and then it went down. So you could have closed it somewhere here for another win on this.
Yes.
Right. And then, you see it eventually sold off a lot. Because if you open the strategy for intermediate level is that when this happens, you open up 2 trades. Close one down at 2 to 3 points. And then the other one, you're going to change your stop loss, which should have been above here, to entry price. So you'd have been tapped out on the second one here. But if you open up another 2 here, you'd have won the second one, open up another 2 here. And then the second time you did it, it didn't tap you out. it didn't come back and close the trade. So it continued going down, and you'd have been able to make the money between here and down here for the second one. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And if you were doing, let me go up again to let me try another time frame. 5 minutes. When did this sell start to kick in? 15 minutes. This sell. Let me see, when did this sell happen? I'm trying to see when this particular sell here, right? But we didn't catch this one. This sell. No, I'm not seeing a call out for that one. All right. Does that answer your question, Claudine?
Yes, it does. It does. Thank you.
So that's what I do. I just use that line. I just use this line, put it here, and then I'm just double click it, and I'm dragging it up and down, and then I'm changing the entry on my phone accordingly. And I use my phone to open the trade and close the trade.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm looking at my laptop at the same time while I'm doing that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, you could do the same thing on TradingView, I guess. That's what I do. Because normally we could do, not normally, but before Hugo's Way went through a change recently, we could right click and put it on here, and it's a little more convenient to do it on MT4 and move the lines up and down and all of that. But it's not available to us. So TradingView, I haven't started using TradingView yet. I know Esther is an expert with that. She does TradingView. She's going to be doing a presentation on Wednesday. Esther has just become a brand new apprentice in the team. She's building a wonderful team, and she's helped her and Bright. They're helping their members to trade and do well. So we just want to congratulate Esther. She just moved from apprentice to silver. Let me just bring back up our compensation plan. All right, we're very proud of you, Esther. All right, Esther. Go, girl. So Esther is making money trading, right? Esther is making a bunch of money trading already. She's cleaning up on the trading side. And then she's helping her members to also get involved. And she didn't even know. Esther didn't even know that she moved from $500 to $1,000 a month residual. Right?
No, I didn't.
Because here's the thing about this. You can make $500 on a trade. Right? So, so this is like pocket money, for some people, but for some people, this is the way you get started. You could start marketing this, make the money from the affiliate side, use the money from the affiliate side, buy the safety trade technology, and move on. So, that's was my approach. I started out focusing on the affiliate side, but Esther started out focusing on the trading. I know she's becoming a silver member on her way to gold. And I know, with the steadiness of her group on Bright, soon you're going to hear that Esther is making $20,000 a month residual. Now, here's the thing about residual. Amen and amen to that, girl.
Amen.
Here's the thing about residual, ladies and gentlemen. Trading, you have to trade to make money. And it's risky. Even with the safety trade system, you could still make a mess. You could still make mistakes, right? We're humans, right? On that side. Now, residual income, whether Bright has been collecting money every single Friday. Every single Friday has been making money, whether he trades or not. So what the residual does, it gives you that extra money that comes into your account, regardless of whether you're trading or not. This is a commission paid to you based on being willing to help other people to learn about Xtream. So just imagine when Esther is making $20,000 a month residual and $50,000 a month residual, because she was kind enough to help other people to know about Xtream and safety trade. $20,000 a month, guys. Whether you get up and you trade or you don't trade, whether you're on the beach or you have your food, you're eating with your family, you're having fun, and $20,000 is given to you 2, 3, 4 months in a row. Come on, talk about money, right? So this whole deal is designed to just be very wealthy. Because one, when you have residual, guys, I'm telling you, it takes the pressure off trading. And when you can trade in that, because you know you have a residual coming in, and then you're trading and making money from your trading, guys, that's sweet. That is sweet. Because what it means now is that you can take some of your residual money, put into your trading account, and you can even trade and make bigger trades. You could afford to put $40,000, $50,000 in an account, take some of the $1,000 per pip trades Just imagine you had a one, just look at this beautiful thing. Vanessa, right? Remember this long candle? Vanessa, let's look at this, right, Vanessa? Let's look at this call out here to here. Just imagine you trade 1,000 points, $1,000 per point. This trade won you 1,028 points so far. Let's say 1,000 points. 1,000 points times $1,000. How much is that, Vanessa? Are you still with us? 1,000 points times $1,000 per point. How much is that?
Dr. B, I think she jumped off. Yeah, she told me she had
Anybody
to
wants
leave.
to give me the answer for that? $1,000 times 1,000 points. $1,000 per point times $1,000. How much would you earn if you had the privilege of taking this trade using the system and you had an account large enough to do that? $1,000 per point.
1 million, Dr. Harry.
It's actually 100,000. $1,000 times 1,000 points is right it, $1 million.
$1,000 times
$1 million. $1 million. Aye.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, thank you very much for that. That's correct. So how many days do that take to the person to make $1 million with that size account? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. This is a 6-day move. From here to here took 6 days. If you had an account that large that you could trade $1,000 per point, that's $1 million. So just look at the reality of it. If you then decide to build Xtream, as Bridget, myself, Esther, Bright, Kamala, many of us are doing, plus we're trading. We're not only building Xtream, we're trading. We trade. I trade every day, Monday to Friday, right? And soon I'll trade on weekends with this crypto stuff as well. And some of us know that we should be using some of our money to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now at $37,000, $38,000. Okay, and we know Bitcoin is gonna go on a bull run because of the halving. And we get classes and training on Bitcoin, guys. Come on, man. Come on. Bitcoin is right now 36,000, whatever, right? Guys, and it went up to here. This is what, 36. It went up to 37, right? Went up to here. 37.
I've been trading it today, Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I've been
See?
trading today and the system is awesome. I don't know what to say. You know, today I just felt like screaming. I wouldn't lie.
See,
Yeah.
I'm telling you straight. So, guys, we're in such a wealth creation movement. That's the name of our group, Wealth Creation Project. That, man, is just a beautiful time. Beautiful time. And I mean, I'm just beside myself with gratitude because having this type of day without the safety trade system, it would have been a tough road, honestly. You know, Bright spoke about it. 2 years, he has never been able to withdraw $100 from Forex. I know he's withdrawing money every week and putting food on his table for his family. Why? The safety trade system helped him to be profitable. He's made a profit almost every single day trading. So many of us now have gotten to the point where, you know, making money from trading is realistic and it's dependable, where we can truly plan, we can have goals, we can have dreams, we can finance certain things that are important to us, we can take care of our families. That day has come. So congratulations, Esther, on trading Ethereum and BTC today. Hey, girls, you're not playing around. Right?
No, I can't joke around. There is no time to waste.
No, we can't afford to. All right,
No.
this thing is just slow and updating for whatever reason. Let me just change it back. All right, it's not updating rapidly. But anyway, all right, the bottom line is that, by the way, TradingView is the way we use the system now. I'm still using MT4. I haven't switched over mine yet. I will later on, but I'm still very comfortable using the MT4 system. And some of you are using TradingView. So I know some of us are on TradingView, some of us are on MT4. All good. So beautiful time and season. So be an affiliate. Be wise about it. You know, pick up this extra money every month. And we will help you. We'll do our 3-way calls to help your clients and prospects to understand what we're doing. And we have many services. We have the health and wellness products. We have the travel discount website to get discounts on travel. So just in case somebody wants to focus on that side, we have a business around that as well. So we have a very diverse community that will help people to make a lot of money. All right. So with that said, Any further questions from anybody else? Any other question? Any other question? All right, thank you, Claudine, for your question. Thank you very much, Vanessa, once again. Kamala, thank you for inviting your friend. And please, everybody who is already, who's a guest here, see a lot of new names, get back to the person who invited you to be here. It is our desire to serve you and to help you to benefit greatly from what it is that we have our hands on. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever that time zone is for you, 1 hour later than when we started today, our leader, our barrier breaking leader out of Kingston, Jamaica, will be doing a presentation, Miss Bridget Buckner. BB, if you're online, I hear your voice. But she's going to be rocking and rolling tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. Plus, she does a presentation at 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern as well on the overall business. And Lisa, great team. She's a phenomenal business leader, coach, trainer, and one of the global expansion leaders and an advisory council member within the community. So great times that we're in here. Great times. So tomorrow, let's join on. Let's bring on a lot of people tomorrow. And congratulations once again, Esther. Big up to you from Jamaica. We say booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Right? And getting silver done. I'm really grateful for that. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for your help. Really
Hey.
helpful. Yeah.
No. Hakuna Matata.
Asante.
All right. Love you guys. All right. Bye, everybody. See you guys tomorrow. And really appreciate everybody taking time to be here with us.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. B. Thank you.
Hey, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome, Esther. You're welcome, everybody.